federal government has called for a more liberal visa regime to support countries' businesses seeking to expand internationally. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, made the appeal in Adis Ababa, Ethiopia, while representing President Bola Tinubu at a meeting with the Nigerian community on the sidelines of the 38th Ordinary Session of the African Union Heads of State and Government.
What the President is saying is that for anyone who can go to school but has been hitherto hindered by the inability of his parent or guardian to take his child to, or to school, cannot be the case again. You cannot be denied education now because your parent or guardian is unable to pay for you. This has never happened. What kind of revolution would you have if the citizens are not properly educated? So this is in addition to a lot of things. The agriculture, only a few days ago, Nigeria is made Vice President of IFA. The Minister of Agriculture has been chosen as the Vice President of International Fund for Agricultural Development. It's a leap forward. And wherever you go, because of this reform, people are beginning to see the direction that the country is moving. And trust is returning gradually in the ability of Nigeria to lead not just Africa, but to also be a great participant on the world stage. And this is where the President is taking the country to.
The minister also addressed concerns over Ethiopia's cancellation of e-visa and visa on arrival options for Nigerian travelers, promising to escalate the issue to the Minister of Foreign Affairs for diplomatic resolution.
I think that Nigeria will need to really, it's not in my place, it's actually the issue of foreign affairs to look at the issue of visa. But we cannot, every relationship between countries is a reciprocal thing. So if we give them visa on arrival, there's no reason why they should not also give us visa on arrival. I'm sure, and I'm happy to hear that the Minister of Foreign Affairs has an MOU, which is being discussed at the highest level, to ensure that Nigerians go, because if you are here and your families can't come here, then there's a problem. Last year I represented Nigeria in Indonesia, and I found out that in Indonesia there are over 50 big companies operating in Nigeria. But we didn't have 5 companies. If they want to come to our country to trade because our population, our ability to purchase whatever, services and goods, then there should also be that reciprocal arrangement where Nigerians also are given the rightful place. And it's the same problem. The visa issue is the same problem that you find in Ethiopia here, that you also find in Indonesia. It becomes very complex for people to give Nigerians visa. So we need to do also our own soul searching. We need to recover our senses. We don't allow the bad people to represent us. And that is where you come in. You are the ones who are here. And like the Honorable Chairman said, if you don't represent us well, then there's no way we look good. The visit of the President to Ethiopia from time to time, or the visit of any minister here, cannot do it. It is those who are here living with them that can change whatever perception that they have about our country.
He also highlighted achievements of the President Tinubu administration, including securing $1.07 billion in foreign direct investment for pharmaceutical manufacturing, disbursing 32 billion naira under the Students' Loan Scheme, and significant strides in national security, including clearing the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway of criminal elements.
Yes, we know that there are challenges. Reforms are never free and easy anywhere in any part of the world. But where is the destination? This year, 2025, this is going to be a year of the consolidation and restoration of Nigeria's economy. And this is exactly where we are going. We believe that by the end of this year, Nigerians will sing better stories about our country because of the kind of improvements that's happening, the kind of creativity that is being brought into governance by the President, and the kind of also the belief that Nigerians are beginning to have in the reform agenda of the President. Of course, it's always been there, but of course, like I said, challenges and difficulties make it very difficult to. So, so many of them, insecurity, before now, for those of you who have heard the story of Nigeria, who have gone back home, I always use the example of Kaduna-Abuja Road. Just 2 years ago, it was problematic. Nobody would just enter his car and start going to Kaduna or to Kano. But today, nobody asks questions again. Before, if you want to go to Kaduna, you begin to ask, did they come out today? Are they there? But today, everybody just carries his key, fuels his car, and begin to travel. Over 8,000 of these criminal elements have been neutralized. About 8,000 equal number have been released from the kidnappers. And about 11,600 of these terrorists have been arrested. These are the new numbers from the security agencies.
President of the Nigerian community in Ethiopia, Muhyiddin Alimi, called for Nigeria's support in establishing the African Central Bank and enhancing intra-African trade. The meeting was attended by top government officials, including the Director General of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa.